Okay, loves, I ain't got time for no music or none of that. I'm in traffic on my way home from work. I tried to do a Spreaker this morning, but I couldn't do it because, I don't know, the Spreaker didn't transfer over to YouTube correctly, and I was friggin' pissed because I was like, oh my God, this Blicker is funny. Woo, this funny. Yes. Good gracious, yes. Strong yay. But I'm kind of glad that one didn't come up or didn't transfer to YouTube or upload to YouTube, because there's more additional information that I want to add on to it. The first thing I want to talk about is Russell Simmons, right? Russell Simmons has recently been accused of sexual assault against a young lady by the name of Klausen Kaliji. I never heard of the girl. She might be a model, because Russell Simmons loves them models. He loves them. He also loves the PCP, or he used to love the PCP, and he has admitted several times that he had a propensity for that booger sugar and that angel dust. PCP, Sherm, the Dipper, I don't know, Herm juice, I don't know, Kool-Aid, whatever it is that you want to call PCP, but he loved it, right? And why that young lady, and I'm not trying to victim blame, I'm not, but y'all know I like to make, some things are just come out funny, but why that young lady would mess around with somebody that smoked PCP, I don't know. Now, I told y'all before, I had messed with somebody that used to be a PCP smoker, but I didn't know that he was still smoking that shiz. So, I ended up finding out the hard way that he was still smoking it, because that ninja was crazy. He was crazy. Y'all know I called him Candyman. Candyman, not like Sammy Davis Jr., the Candyman not him. Candyman from Cabrini Green in Chicago, Candyman. That's what that ninja was to me. But at any rate, why she would mess with him, and he was known for being a drug user, especially a drug user that does PCP. Like, I wouldn't mess with nobody that did it. Like, nothing in her mind was like, oh no, I shouldn't mess with this guy because PCP users, they eat intestines. No, PCP users, you can drive a car over top of them and they won't feel it. No, you could stab them up and they just be walking around like, what happened? No. But she decided to go out on a date with Russell Simmons and Brett Ratner, right? A business date. I don't know what it was. She decided to go to have dinner and both of them was there, right? And so what ended up happening was she ended up going to Russell Simmons' apartment, right? And y'all know I have talked about this several times. I am not victim blaming, but what I need for us young ladies to do, if you made this mistake when you're young, you know how you correct it. You inform your daughters. You inform your younger cousins. You inform young ladies. If you are not going to screw this young man, then do not put yourself in a situation for a what if or maybe. Because I have learned the hard way that sometimes when you go to a man's house privately with a man in his home, he expects for you to put out. Period. If it's new, if it's, and you haven't gone there with him before, I always highly stress, ladies, if you're not ready to, have them dudes to screw on you, then do not be anywhere with them privately. Okay? Until you have said in your mind, oh, yeah, I'm ready to give him some vagina. Especially the powerful and the rich, because they think that vagina is owed to them, right? Just like athletes. Do not go to a room Don't go to their apartment. Don't do anything, because them ninjas expect for you to give them some vagina, and they're looking at you sideways when you don't, right? So anyway, let me get back to the story. The story is this. She went there, and Russell Simmons started, pawing all over her like a wild beast. Brett Ratner right over there. And she said that she started feeling like this was a setup because Brett Ratner was like right there. She did not say that Brett Ratner put his hands on her. What she did say was that eventually Russell Simmons was like, all right, well, could you suck my dick, right? And she said she did it. Now, this is the part that's a little shaky to me, that makes me feel like, this is where the gray area comes in, because to men, some men, no means yes. No means yes until I stick it in and it start feeling good to you and you start moaning. That's what they believe in their mind, that all I got to do is stick it in and you'll like it. You'll start moaning, and then that no will turn into yes, right? So this is the part that I am like grossly confused about, because she said because she felt dirty, she got into the shower. Russell Simmons was in the shower with her. I don't know if he was in the shower first and then she got into it. I don't know if he was in it first, vice versa. I don't know what the heck happened. Well, I'm getting home in fairly decent time, but I don't know what happened. But basically, they were in the shower together after he asked her to, suck on him, and she did it. And she said that he entered her from behind. Now, I don't know if she meant that he, went to the back door, or if he just came through the front door from the back. I don't exactly know what happened. But she said that, he continued to sexually assault her, but she got in the shower because she felt dirty. I don't know what to say about that situation right there. Like, right about now, everybody wants to jump on, the victim bandwagon. And like I said, if I know that I was a willing participant, then regardless of who you are, I'm not about to come up in 2017 and say, he touched me or he took advantage of me, because right about now, everybody's on the victim train, right? I'm not saying that these bad things didn't happen to her or any of these young people. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, don't be, telling it because it's cool to tell it, because it's just seeming like a come up right now, which, let me get to the next one. The next one is this. Harvey Weinstein is throwing everybody who pointed their finger in his face in a trick bag, because Harvey has just provided the 99 names of people who knew that he was acting inappropriately and turned their back. Because what I told y'all was this: who is worse? Is it the accused or the person who watched the accused commit the act? So now all those people previously they were trying to protect themselves by saying, yep, he did it. I saw him do it. It was my bad because I didn't raise my hand and say, oop, yep, I saw him do it. But now Harvey is like, oh, Quentin Tarantino, oh yeah, you saw me do it. You knew what I was doing, but you ain't say don't do that no more. George Clooney, you saw me do it, but you ain't say don't do it no more. So now everybody's getting tangled up in it. I'm telling y'all, that saying that I said to y'all, the same people you meet on the way up are the same people you meet on the way down. Facts. When these people were growing in their career and they were becoming more rich and more powerful, they came across these people. But now that their time is fading, they're coming back across these people again. And it's not looking good for nobody. The next thing is this. PitBull is fired, right? Because Fox has, for the past 3 years, they hired PitBull to do the New Year's Eve celebration, right? But they said it that Steve Harvey is like replacing him. Instead of fired, it's like a more gentle word. I forgot the word that they use. Kind of sort of like we're swapping him out for Steve Harvey. And I'm saying to myself, Steve Harvey, ain't y'all sick of that ninja? I know I'm sick of him. I see him on every channel almost 17 hours a day. Ain't y'all sick of his ass? I'm sick of him. You know, and then y'all gonna have him for the New Year's Eve celebration. But, you know, PitBull's ratings were just mediocre. You know, I mean, everybody wants the Dick Clark's ABC's ratings, but that's hard to do. I mean, Dick Clark been on his celebration. Even after he dead, he's still able to garner a huge audience because, I mean, heck, it's Dick Clark. So, anyway, Steve Harvey's going to be hosting the New Year's Eve celebration on Fox News, and I'm saying to myself, God dang it, Fox. Ain't y'all sick of him? And that screams volumes. Speaking of Fox, let's move into this one, Empire. Y'all, we gonna play a game, right? Taraji and Terrence Howard make $175,000 per episode. Okay? How much do you think that the kids and the rest of the cast make? So, and I'm talking about the rest of the cast, meaning like all the, like, including the crazy, Hakeem's crazy baby mother, the little foreign one that's married to the oldest son in real life. How much do y'all think it's make? How much do you think they make? Just put it on pause and write it down there below. Let's see. So, pause. Now, y'all back. I hope y'all played fair. But do you know that them kids only make $20,000 per episode? $20,000 to $25,000 an episode. Lee Daniels, you are a ninja. But who's surprised? Who's surprised? Because basically all he doing is Moniquing them. Because y'all know he gave Monique like a couple of $1,000s to do Precious. And then he didn't anticipate that the show was going to, or the movie was going to do so good. But guess what? He still wanted Monique to put out the work or produce the work and do after work, like travel all over the world for that same $5,000 that he gave her for the daggone movie. And Monique was like, get out my face. But that's some old Lee Daniels stuff. That is another one. The same people you meet on the way up going to be the same people you meet on the way down, because guess what? Them young people got youth on their side, okay? And they're going to be bigger, grander, and better than Lee Daniels. You know, that Jussie Smollett, he going to be something special one day, as long as he stops singing like a daggone goat. I heard they giving him voice lessons, but y'all to La Vista to that. The next thing is Tyrese. So Tyrese has now 50-50 custody of his daughter. And I've told y'all, I've seen a lot of hearings. I've been in court a good portion of my life. And what I'm telling y'all is, just because a person is not found guilty, it does not mean that they did not commit the crime. Now, I do not believe that Tyrese was beating the heck out of his daughter. What I believe is that the mother, because she is so flinchy, because, you know, Tyrese put his hands on her. And I believe he put his hands on his wife because, you know, he just seemed like out of control, just can't control himself type of person. I believe that she old flinchy woman, and she felt like maybe him being a father, that might have been too he might have been too aggressive when he swatted her. Because I am a firm believer that a father should not whip the daughter, because I don't believe that the father understands how heavy his hand can be. It just my opinion. I don't believe in discipline, physical discipline either. And I know some of y'all parents be like, "Nay, you ain't no mother. You don't know. You need to knock them kids out sometimes." You might be right. But that's part of the reason why I don't have children, is because I don't believe in physical discipline. And, you know, I would be afraid that my child would be out of control, because I don't know how many timeouts I could give a child before, you know, they do or don't get it. So I do believe that Tyrese, also part of the reason why I believe that he was granted 50-50 custody was there was some deals that were made. I really and truly believe that all parties went to chambers and they discussed it. And the judge said, okay, we will do this. But Tyrese, I believe you need to get A, B, and C done. I believe that you need to have some parenting classes done. I believe that you might need to get, like both of you all need to go to mediation. Just a whole lot of things to happen that Tyrese neglected to say because, you know, he loves to be the victim. Y'all, this is the time of victim rights. You hear me? Everybody wants to jump on the victim train because, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't know. He talking about he got meetings and stuff because he get ready to get back to work and make this money, child. I don't know what the difference is between now and a week ago where he wasn't getting nothing to now that he got the 50-50 and the charges was dropped. Now he about to get everything. I don't know. I would still look at it like it was a little crazy. I would still be looking at his ass out the side of my eye like, are you okay, Tyrese? And the final thing is, so demons do die, y'all. Demons do die. Charles Manson kicked the friggin' bucket at 83 years old from natural causes. You know, I reported earlier that the ninja had intestinal bleeding. Intestinal bleeding, what I believe is that them daggone CEOs that he was calling ninjas and pickaninnies and porch monkeys and jigaboos the whole time he was there was crushing up glass and putting it in his daggone potatoes. That's what I think. Talking about some intestinal bleeding. Yeah, okay. And they ain't put no colostomy bag on him. Chow bang. They was crushing up glass and putting it in his food. That's what they was doing. But anyway, the demon is gone. The demon has died. I ain't think that motherfucker was ever going to leave this earth. But child, you know it's going to be some old Manson minion somewhere trying to do it. Trying to copycat him because you know that's what they do. I don't understand people sometimes, but I'm glad he gone. Good. Finally. I don't know how in the world, y'all, how did he not even get the damn death chair? Child bang. Certain shits I don't understand in life. It ain't my place to understand. But anyway, guys, let me just say, don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. And remember this, the same people you meet on the way up are the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Juice.